a really good liar, she would have planned a really good lie. Her parents told the police that she hadn't told them the truth since she was 14 years old. Sometimes I wonder why we're even going through all this. Criminal defense attorney Heather Hansen is with us. You know, this thing has gone on and on and on and on. And I don't know, as an outside observer, the evidence seemed to suggest what?
From everyone who's watching, it seems to suggest that she is guilty.
She murdered him. That's what the evidence seems to suggest to the lawyers here. I have no opinion on the matter.
The thing that's surprising to me is the jury keeps asking questions. You know, you would think if they felt like they'd come to a conclusion.
Maybe the food's good there.
Maybe.
No, seriously, I cannot figure out why the judge has let it go on. They ask and answer the same questions over and over and over again.
Well, you brought this up the other day. The judge has to let it go on because this is an automatic appeal. It's a death. Yeah. It's a death. You know, so no matter what happens, they're going to appeal it, and the judge has to do everything she can to let each side get the case that they want to get in. But it has really gone beyond. You know, now the jury has yet to ask questions of this particular expert, and then the prosecution can call rebuttal experts. I'm thinking it'll end sometime in May.
And meantime, she's tweeting. I guess there's nothing you can do to stop that?
There isn't. You know, in Arizona was one of the few states that used to have a law that you couldn't do that, and the ACLU and a bunch of other groups filed suit to knock that law down, and they were successful in doing that. Because what's happening is she's communicating with that woman that we saw, and then
the one wearing highlighter.
Right. She's communicating with her, and then that woman's doing the tweeting. So that woman's First Amendment rights may be implicated if you try to stop her from tweeting. And you've got to remember too, Jodi has not yet been convicted, so she's got some freedoms that other inmates may not have.
Have you been surprised at all by the demeanor of, let's begin with, prosecutors?
I have been surprised by his bullying with each and every witness. I think you need to change your demeanor with the witnesses that you're with. And I think that the jury can appreciate, you know, with Jodi, she was really avoiding some of the questions, and so he got angry, and you can appreciate that. With this particular witness, I think he's gone a little bit over what he has to do, and I think he would be better served by toning it back a little bit when he's questioning women as opposed to questioning men, for example.
As you look at this case, and there's a lot of stuff there, is there anything that you can point to and say the defense might have something with this? They might really have something here.
She did not give them a lot to work with. No. Remember that she's been interviewed. She had all those jailhouse interviews before she even had an attorney on board. What the defense has done is make this last so long that perhaps the jurors have some connection with Jodi and don't want to put her to death. I think that that is perhaps an option here, but I don't think that they're going to get at innocence by any stretch of the imagination.
I figured that the only thing that they must be holding out for is that they've been sitting in the room with her for so long that they just won't be able to kill her.
That's what I think too.
And she said no jury will ever kill me, didn't she?
She sure did. She sure did. And you know, the defense tried to plea here. So they have no option but to try this case, and I think they're doing the best they can with what they have.
I guess. Heather Hansen, thank you.
Thank you, Shep.
All right.